Good morning. May 23rd, day 143 on the Appalachian Trail. It is 20 of 8 and we're just about ready to head on out of the campsite here. Right over there is where we were. R2 went up and got some packages this morning, but he had to wait till 7:30 to send a package. You could pick up at 7, but you couldn't send till 7:30. It's the government. So we're gonna go up and meet him and then be on our way. We have to walk through town pretty much where we rode our bike last night and 0.7 walked, and we're probably gonna end up at Dunkin' Donuts, which is inside a gas station, have some coffee and a little breakfast, because last night at dusk this guy pulled up in a truck and said he was the Polish hermit and said he would be here. First, I don't think they believe in belts in Poland.
You just forgot it.
Walking around with his drags falling down. But anyway, guy's full of energy. He seemed like a nice guy. I'll be here. First he said 5:30 for coffee, and then when he left he said he'll be here at 6:30. I don't know what the time difference is, but he's still not here. So luckily 0.7 had a monster coffee, or we'd all be in trouble. But everything last night, we met No Dice. No Dice, super cool dude. He's heading northbound, started at Harper's Ferry. Sure, we might run into him again. No Dice, the Polish hermit, and messed around with some electronics last night and went to bed and got up a couple times to use the tree, and it was wet. Very well, the temperature got below the dew point. That tells you anything. So everything is soaking wet. So we're gonna have to stop somewhere and do a big dry out today. And we're climbing Mount Greylock. We're gonna hit 1,600 miles, go into another state. Big day today. So no injuries and good weather. We have a good day. So we will see you in a little bit. Hey now, we are back at the Dollar General. We just went to and right across the street was Dollar General, and 0.7 needed to get some stuff she forgot yesterday. But anyway, we're sitting in Dunkin' Donuts. A guy comes in and gave us all fist pumps and told us that he hiked in 21, showed us his pictures, and he's hiking next year again. This is his stomping grounds. He uses Mount Greylock as a training grounds, which that's awesome. He also takes pretty good pictures, and the picture that he took, was it on top of Greylock or his summit picture? One of the pictures that he took on his through hike they used for the yearbook cover, which is pretty impressive. That's awesome. But yeah, he had a real good 360 view of his summit picture, and yeah, it's neat to talk to him. So that's all we got going on so far. We're about ready to head back in the woods and play with the ticks and all the wet dew hanging off everything, and mosquitoes and gnats, you know, the good stuff. So as soon as we get in the woods, we will start taking some pics. See you in a bit. Hey now. There's the trail. And it starts back on trail. I'm being told we have seven. Let me repeat that again. 7,000 feet of climb today. Whew. I think our record's 6,500. So this ought to be an interesting day. All right. Let's go get it. Flattest and clearest spot of the trail. Miles recorded have proof that there is spots like this, although they're very minimal. Just a walk in the woods. A lot of windmills over there. Hey now, we took a little lunch break and dried a bunch of stuff out up on top of Mount Greylock. I pretty much took everything out of our packs and just let it dry in the sun and wind. Got some pictures and back on trail. I did find the culprit of my pain in my feet and my foot, right where the little toe and the second to middle toe, or little toe, last toe, those last two on my left foot, right where they attach to the foot, they're cut pretty good. I don't know if they were dry and I was going down a downhill and ripped them open, or I actually cut them somehow. But we put some stuff on it and patched her up, and it feels a little bit better. So I just have to keep an eye on it. Other than that, just heading north. We had a heck of a climb to get up there. Now we're going down, and I would suspect we're going back up again, because doing a 7,500 mile day, or 300, whatever it is, that's a lot of climb. So let's get back at it. Now, water is a little scarce up here. We need some water, so we're gonna probably have to stop at the next shelter area and walk to wherever it's at, see if we can find some. But not too much water in this area, and we filled up before we left, and we're dry. So I think we went eight some miles so far. At ski shelter, this is the last weekend to stay in it. That would have been neat to stay in there, but it just isn't going to work out for us. So we're basically going to just see what's the closest after we walk till about 7 o'clock, either a shelter or camp area. It's supposed to rain tomorrow pretty much all day, so that may play a part of it. We'll have to wait to see a little bit later. Guess we should start making those decisions now, though. But other than that, they say Mount Greylock is the reintroduction, or the introduction into the big boys in New England, and a reintroduction of big mountains. So yeah, it was a pretty good climb getting up there, but we got some big ones coming. Anyways, one foot in front of the other. Let's go north. Get her done. Hey, now we just stopped at the Wilbur clearing shuttle and we cameled up on water, and now we're back on trail. Bugs are bad out here. We're gonna see about going a couple miles here, going town, grab something to drink, maybe grab something to eat, and then a couple more miles to a campsite. And then tomorrow it's supposed to rain, so that ought to be fun. We'll have to probably go to the next shelter's not for a long ways, so it's either stay at this one, which is pretty small, and somebody was already residing there when we got there, so we'll see what happens. So stay tuned. I'm sure we'll document it. Hey, now just had a guy, every place we went, we walked into town and every place is closed, and a guy went by and saw us looking. He turned around, came back, says, "You guys want to ride?" So he took us down further down into town, and we're gonna check this trail house out, and if this doesn't work, we'll just go to the grocery store behind us over here and get something to eat. So stay tuned, it's gonna get interesting. Alrighty, we just left the restaurant. We had some burgers. Now we're heading back into the woods. It is 8:30 and getting dark fast, so we need to get up into the mountains and find a place to sleep. Stay tuned. March 23rd, day 143 on the Appalachian Trail. I did it again. It's May, not March. I must have really liked March. May 23rd, day 143 on the Appalachian Trail. It is, what time is it? Here's my compadres.
9:58.
9:58. We're on a smaller platform this time, and all three of us are cowboy camping again. We made it to this campsite. It is, shit, what was the name of this campsite again? We left Pastor Tom's campsite, and we made it to this campsite, Sherman Brook campsite. 16.2 miles. Yeah, it was a lot of up and a lot of down. So we hit 1,600 miles. We went up and over Greylock, and we are pretty much knocking on the door of Vermont. So tomorrow will be another state. So 3 more states. It's getting close. So not much new other than we basically just showed up and put our stuff on this platform and getting ready to crash. But it's supposed to rain tomorrow. It's probably not going to be that pleasant. We'll see how it goes. But I hope you had a good day, and we will talk to you in the morning. One more thing. We were getting our water tonight, and I bent over with my pack on to get water out of this artesian well, and my phone came out of the case and went right to the bottom of it. And it's not waterproof. I've already had a battery put in this, so the waterproof sealing was cracked. So phone's still working, but it's got all kinds of warnings about not charging it until it's dried out. So not sure how the battery will be in the morning or how much footage I'll be able to get until this thing's dried out, but just giving you a heads up. Never a dull moment out here. Have a good night.